Has this ever happened to you? You're sitting in court again, under pressure and stress, and then a warm feeling comes over you. Uncomfortably warm.
Uh-oh.
It's pressure, all right. Down there. That's when you need Trump diapers. Trump diapers, the elite adults incontinence product for owning libs on the go while you go. Trump diapers contain a comforting, patent-pending fiber that's the ultimate in pulling fluids from your delicate orange skin.
I always look orange.
With Trump diapers, you can sit all day in luxurious comfort, whether you're busy ending democracy or just rage posting on social media without consequence. Trump diapers let you spread Russian propaganda all day in dry comfort. And Trump diapers make insurrection easy. You'll never need to poop in the Capitol again. Trump diapers, for when you're losing your shit in more ways than one.
Hope Hicks is somebody here, when we talk about Donald Trump's orbit over the last decade politically, we have watched so many advisors and aides meet his scorn, thrown from the outside, be repudiated by the former president, but in turn also make clear to the public at large the threat that they believe that Donald Trump is politically and also existentially to the country. Hope Hicks is not one of those people. Hope Hicks is somebody who has not done a public interview. She left the White House in 2018 after meeting with congressional investigators who were investigating potential Russia links to the Trump campaign. And they did ask her as part of that testimony about the Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal arrangements, and it was acknowledged by Hope Hicks during that testimony that she would sometimes tell white lies. In short order, after it was made clear that she had talked to congressional investigators, she left the White House. She did, as Carol outlined, return in late 2020 to join the White House again here. But she is somebody, despite having, as she just said, in her own testimony right now inside of this courthouse, that she hasn't talked to Trump since the summer of 2022. She is somebody, though, who has not ever, received attacks from Donald Trump on his social media account or anything. Somebody who is a close confidant. Back in 2015, 2016, I was on the campaign trail, and Hope Hicks, along with the likes of Corey Lewandowski and Keith Schiller, was part of a very small group of individuals that had the trust of Donald Trump and campaigned on the road with him. He had a very small operation. And so 9 years later here, to have this moment come down to her testifying in front of her former boss, who our team inside is characterizing as not smiling, but watching intently to the beginning statements from her testimony, it's really a remarkable turn from where we were 1 decade ago.
Shouldn't speak with my mouth full, but we need to get something really, really straight and correct. Hope Hicks is not some random employee. Hope Hicks got a job working for a former guy. She was a close friend of Ivanka Trump, and Trump saw her in a fashion show. She had a lot of power. She knew what was going on. Everything she is saying is not some part of a deep state conspiracy theory. It's not some leftist person with an agenda. This is somebody who was, at one stage, she saw Trump as daddy, father figure. So what she has to say can't be taken with a pinch of salt. Sorry, I'm spitting my food out here, but she is credible.
So, Peter, first explain why Hope Hicks is so critical to the timeline and the prosecution's case, potentially.
Well, let's just start with the fact that Hope Hicks is about as close to Donald Trump as any member of his own family. She was, in effect, a daughter to Donald Trump for the entirety of her time working on the campaign. And then here at the White House, she said at the top of her testimony that she hasn't been in direct contact with him since about 2022. Since leaving the White House, she's been engaged. She has a PR company as well, working independently. But she's critical to the testimony today because she was effectively at Donald Trump's side for the entirety of the campaign, traveling with him at times when the campaign barely existed, when it was, in effect, just the two of them. And then in the White House, she was one of the most trusted confidants of the president as well. I was speaking to someone close to Hicks only a short time ago who said the reason the president trusted her so much is because she is someone who is not believed to have any agenda, that her advice was usually just the advice in the former president's best interest or trying to accommodate whatever his desires were. And that's why the testimony we're already hearing right now, including detailing what she heard between Donald Trump and the National Enquirer's publisher David Pecker, is so critical. So just sort of a beginning point to the testimony as they are laying this out before the jurors right now, Andrea.
Let's talk about Hope Hicks. And, you give me your background with her because for legal reasons, you interviewed her.
That's right, Paula.
I was special counsel in the first Trump impeachment, and one of the classic Anglo-American grounds to impeach a president is alleged corrupt procurement of office. That's what the DA is also alleging here. We looked at that, and a critical witness in our investigation was none other than Hope Hicks. I sat across the table from her, and I asked her the same questions that those prosecutors are about to ask her today.
And Norm, if you
Michael Cohen under oath pleaded guilty to, among things, paying Stormy Daniels and Karen McDougal during the campaign. And he says he did it at the direction of the President of the United States. Did President Trump commit a crime?
As the president said, we've stated many times, he did nothing wrong. There are no charges against him, and we've commented on this extensively.
Then why not report these payments?
Again, I'm not going to get into the back and forth details. I can tell you, as the president has stated on numerous occasions, he did nothing wrong. There are no charges against him in this. And just because Michael Cohen made a plea deal doesn't mean that that implicates the president on anything.
Can you stand here today and say the president has never lied to the American people? Because so many people now look back at that tape of him on Air Force One saying he knew nothing about these payments, when in fact we now know he knew everything about these payments. So has he lied?
Look, again, I think that's a ridiculous accusation. The president in this matter has done nothing wrong, and there are no charges against him.
Before I let you go, though, if you're capable of it, Norm, I have great confidence in you. Act like you're the defense now. What can you do to take away the credibility of this witness for the prosecution?
If I'm the defense, I am going to get Hope Hicks to say you have no proof today about any conspiracy to make payments. You didn't learn about that, despite the fact you were with Donald Trump every day. He didn't mention that to you in real time. Michael Cohen claims he had these calls with you, but you can't corroborate that, can you? And try to draw her away from the essential issues in the case and say to the jury, see, she doesn't help the prosecution prove their case. Oh, Access Hollywood was a big deal. We already knew that, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. That's what I would do with Hope Hicks.
Okay, they're telling me we have to go, but I have to ask you, you've been sitting in that court for so long. Please tell us, what's it like to be in there and what really sticks out to you?
What sticks out to me is the American idea. No one is above the law. You have a jury and a judge who literally are sitting elevated above a former president of the United States. He's being held accountable like any other criminal defendant. But the judge, the fairness of the judge and the attentiveness of the jury sticks out to me. And the judge is being very balanced. So it's the most fundamental American idea of the rule of law and of a fair trial and innocent until proven guilty.
Has this ever happened to you? You're sitting in court again, under pressure and stress, and then a warm feeling comes over you, uncomfortably warm.
Uh-oh.
It's pressure all right. Down there. That's when you need Trump diapers. Trump diapers, the elite adults incontinence product for owning libs on the go, while you go. Trump diapers contain a comforting, patent-pending fiber that's the ultimate in pulling fluids from your delicate orange skin.
I always look orange.
With Trump diapers, you can sit all day in luxurious comfort, whether you're busy ending democracy or just rage posting on social media without consequence. Trump diapers let you spread Russian propaganda all day in dry comfort. And Trump diapers make insurrection easy. You'll never need to poop in the Capitol again. Trump diapers, for when you're losing your shit in more ways than one.
That garbage can orbit of Donald Trump. No doubt that he's nervous.
What'd you do?
On Tuesday, April 4th, 2023, Donald Trump entered a Manhattan courtroom and pled not guilty to 34 crimes.
Russia.
Fucking movie star. You're a fucking movie star.
Tick, tick, tick.